matters most is family, close friends, all the little moments, the memories that don't. Welcome in. Doing a little bit of a live, let everybody know I'm still here, still kicking. Sun on the dash, dust on my boots, laughter in the back, got the whole crew loose. Mama on the porch. Hope everybody out there is doing all right. Friend Gator might be joining us shortly. I don't know yet. He's having a little bit of issues with his internet. I'm counting faces, calling silly names, and when the day gets heavy, we lighten up the load. One more song. How's everybody out there doing? Heart full up right to the brim. Best part of life is where we've been. Hopefully everybody doing well. Friends and family, what matters most? The cherished memory. Hope the music's alright. Too loud. Right here, right now. Hold that moment and turn it around. Ain't hard to see the one you love in a life. I know, but you see it real well and feel like we get more light. That little mark right there. That's from an ACDF surgery. On a summer night, kids in the grass running left and right. Grandma telling stories we already know. Still we lean in close, let the whole thing pretty intense when it was done. Still dealing with pain in between the shoulder blades, but pushing through it all, keeping positive like always. Most folks that know me know my positive attitude and know that I never give up. So, welcome in, guys. Hope everybody out there is having a good day. And I will say, ACDF surgery definitely helped. My head's not drooping forward no more. It's not sliding off, not compressing my spinal cord anymore in my neck. So, got a good positive. Welcome in, Stephen. Good to see you. Appreciate everybody that subscribed to me, and thank you for all being patient with me while I'm healing. And like I said, you know, we got like 30-something. It's right here, that black line is a scar from the ACDF surgery. My C4, C5 spinal vertebrae were actually sliding across one another, pinching off the spinal cord. And with having that kind of an issue, there's a risk of paralysis. Could cause other health issues, including death. So, went through that. No pain medication whatsoever. They gave me a little bit for a couple days after I was released from the hospital, but I haven't had any since. Dealing with a little bit of sleep deprivation. But I'm here, still alive, still kicking. Just wanted everybody to let it know that's been worried about me. I got a picture of the x-ray showing. I'm in the process of healing, but 3 years of having my spinal cord compressed, they're talking about possibly 18 months before I get back to any kind of normal. But, I mean, at least I'm not going to worry about being paralyzed, waking up and finding out that my neck, or the vertebrae slipped. Yeah. Like I said, I hope you don't mind the music in the background. I've been busy writing down some lyrics, throwing them into Suno to get some stuff, trying to sing along with some of them. I got a friend who, after I'm all healed, he's going to help me actually get these songs redone, live band, and I'm going to sing most of them myself. Hey, Crystal, good to see you. Yeah, like I've been showing others. I want you to see that real nasty scar-looking thing right there. I got a bone graft, a metal plate, and 4 screws holding my cervical spine together. But I was on a live with Gator Squatch before I came over here. He was having internet trouble, so I figured since I'm up, and while the pain's down low, I'll be on, let everybody know how I'm doing, that everything's going okay. I'm pushing myself through the pain. and just keep on trucking, keep going. That's all you can do. Yeah, I did put the X-ray on my post to show people. Well, I found out when they do the surgery, what they do is like they make the incision right there, and then they reach in and pull everything to one side so they can get at the spine from the front. And I'll tell you the reason they do it that way. The reason they do it that way is because if they try to go in through the back, they're cutting through muscle tissue, your multifidus, your rotatories. They'll be cutting through your spleniae, and there's like your trapezius muscle that goes up the back. You know, they'll be cutting through all that, try to get at the brace, so it's easier to go through the front because there's no muscle tissue tying everything in the front. The muscles that allow your head to do this and twist are right here on the side. They're your scalenes, you know, and there's a few other muscles in there as well. It's been a while. And you have your SCM muscle, which goes from your sternum to the clavicle to the mastoid. It's called sternocleidomastoid. It goes across the clavicle, the sternum, and the mastoid joint. Yeah. And you have the three scalenes, the spleniae, which are in the back. Yeah. I have a high pain tolerance, so it's a little bit easier dealing with it, but I try, like I said, you know, I'm always trying to push that positive message out to people. I heal very fast, but like the surgeon said, it could take up to 18 months before I get back to normal. And currently, I'm using a rollator to get around because I don't have a steady walk. What brought me into the hospital was, I guess, the spinal column pinched just the right way on the nerves, and it stopped my legs from working, and I fell. So I ended up in the hospital for that. And I will say one thing: I do not recommend anybody go to Lakeland Regional in Florida because they're hacks. They just don't treat people very nicely. They're kind of mean. They tried pushing fentanyl on me. I told them no. They tried pushing morphine on me. I told them no. And they just their logic is so badly flawed. It doesn't make any sense to me. I didn't want fentanyl or morphine because they make me high and they don't take the pain away. Just the way it is. But then they wrote me down as being a drug-seeking behavior, which I ain't figured that one out because I don't do drugs. I don't even like taking Tylenol. But, I mean, it is what it is. They're idiots. Yeah, I'd rather they just fix the problem instead of giving me pain pills. And it's like, I have a pain management doctor that I'm getting ready to go to, and also in Lakeland, XL Pain and Spine. And I've got them to the point where they documented I actually have a phobia of needles. I had an incident when I was a kid that a needle broke off in my arm, and they forced it out rather than doing it the right way. They just went ahead and rushed it to get it out of my arm, and this was up north. Well, ever since then, I've had this phobia of needles because I'm afraid they're going to break off in my arm or break off in my body somewhere, and they're going to have to dig for it. I told them about it, and now they want to do trigger point therapy, which it's not. Doctors technically aren't supposed to be doing trigger point because it's a massage therapy technique. It's not in their scope of practice. So I looked up what it was. They're basically going to stick a needle in my back, numb the area, and then jab me with a bunch of other needles. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I'm like, they have it documented that I have a phobia of needles and they want to stick me with a bunch of them? I mean, that's kind of a moronic, idiotic thing to do. I mean, these are doctors that we're talking about here. I was only about 4 or 5 years old when it happened. He stabbed me with a needle trying to catch me off guard because I didn't want to get a shot. You know, typical kid, didn't want it, no needles, no shots. And when he stuck me with it, it caught me off guard, and I flinched. And when I flinched, the needle broke. It literally came right off the end, and it stayed in my arm. And they went like this, and he's muscling it in, and had the nurse grab and pull the needle out when it hit the bone. So it's like they used my humerus to be able to get the needle out of my arm. Yeah, not a fun experience. But I guess that's why I have the phobia of needles that I do now. And I do apologize for the heavy sweating and. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure, let everybody know that I'm still hanging in there, still doing all right, pushing through. Had people suggest doing weed. I don't do the stuff. Don't touch anything. It, I've tried it in the past. It makes me sick. Yeah, I remember when I was 5 years old, they wanted to give me a shot, and in the butt, and I wasn't I wasn't having it. No way, no how. I was moving around. They had 3 nurses sit on me. Can you imagine being 5 years old and having 3 grown women sit on you to hold you down so they can give you a shot? Everybody's got the strength in them. That's the thing. It's a matter of how you deal with it. If you focus on the problem gets worse. I know I've got the pain. I feel it, but every time I do feel it start to increase, it's a sign. Take it easy. I'll lay down, relax. I prop a pillow behind my neck and just, you know, rest and relax. The main tension right now is between the shoulder blades. It's going across the trapezius muscle, up the spleniae. It's flipping between the deltoids, the rhomboids, going up the erector spinae group. It's hitting the multifidus, the rotatories. It's hitting all them muscles. And I'm sorry if I confuse anybody out there. I was a massage therapist for a couple years, and I know what the muscles are. Yep, yep, you're right. Knowing there is a problem, that's what started it. Yeah, I went through that. They did an MRI on my wrist using a contrast dye. They injected Novocaine into it, and I was freaking out over that. And then once they finished with the Novocaine, the doctor's like, okay, that should be all numb. And I'm like, no, it ain't numb. And I'm telling him it ain't numb. And he went ahead and injected the dye. 30 minutes, So the whole time my wrist is locked in a little thing for the MRI machine, and I'm getting the MRI, and my wrist is throbbing. Get out to my truck after the test is over, and halfway home, my wrist goes numb. I'm sitting there, I'm like, yeah, now it goes numb. Yeah, it's one of them things, just some people have when they have a high pain tolerance, they also have a high resistance to medications. Hey, Duke, good to see you. Well, it wasn't the doctor's fault. I'm just, as far as pain medications and reactions, I'm different than most people. A lot of stuff doesn't work on me. I get nauseous from a lot of medications prescribed. And as far as pain medications go, most of them don't do anything for me. So it's like, I just pretty much got to grit my teeth, grin and bear it, and just deal with it and fight through it. That's the only thing I can do. And giving up's not an option. Never has been, never will be. But, I mean, it is what it is. Nice. Nice. Awesome, dude. Glad to hear. Yeah, I've done a little bit of resin. Resin's not too bad. It can get sticky and messy. Mike, I build a lot of different things, make a lot of different things, but I haven't been able to since the surgery. But eventually I'll be getting back to that. I can't wait. I'm eager to get back to doing the CNC machining, laser engraving, all that fun stuff. But in the meantime, I've got I've got some really good friends helping me out, making sure that I'm eating properly and that I'm taking care of myself. I finally got cleared to be able to drive, so I'm happy about that one. I get to drive my own truck again. Yeah, I don't like messing with fiberglass. I've got my bus I got to do one of the fenders on, and it's a fiberglass resin, and I really don't want to do it. I appreciate that, Crystal. I really do. I've been trying to get back to the YouTube, doing either surfing channels, tuning in the lives, and even doing my own lives. It's just with the pain and everything. I'm kind of picking my days where it's not as bad. I mean, I want to be honest with people. It's not easy dealing with pain like this. It can get extremely. It can be an extreme downer at times, especially when you cough. And sneezing is even worse, but it does get better. It always will. Pain ain't forever. Yeah. And for those that just came in, see that little black line right across there? It was a lot bigger. I mean, it was swelled out so much it looked like somebody hit me across the throat with a bat. And as Duke made a point one day, you could be the Kurgan from Highlander. It was swelled out that bad. So it's like me. I thought there could be only one, but apparently there's a bunch of doppelgangers that look like me. I just hope they don't have my kind of temperament, because the world will be in trouble if they do. Especially with the sense of humor I got. Like I tell people, I got 4 screws in my neck. I said it's pretty sad. When I go to the hospital, got screwed 4 times, and I didn't even know if I enjoyed it or not because I was out the whole time. It just I don't know how else I can put it. And of course, I still keep my sense of humor and keep the mood. It's all you can do. I mean, yeah, that was what Duke said. I could be the Kurgan because my throat slit. But it's just one of them things, I do what I can, keep going, keep pushing. Yeah, there was some differences. We just don't do it. I just don't talk about it. There's things that happen that there was a disagreement, and that's all there is. I'm not going to be negative on anybody. I'm not going to hate on anybody. I don't do that. He chatted with me in Mental Raccoon Glasses a little earlier. I'm not going to be mean. I'm not going to be nasty. I'm just going to continue being the person that I've always been. The positive, outgoing, funny, happy-go-lucky, no matter what, you know. Yeah, I've been trying to get into some of your shows. I know you do you got so much energy right now. I would honestly love to be able to siphon some of your energy, Crystal, because you've got so much of it. I could really use some of that right about now. I'm just slow. But I mean, I got the reason for being slow, but I'm just trying to do what I can do. And my wonderful neighbor, Julia, is with us. I don't know if she can say hi. She's trying to be sneaky and tiptoeing in. she's one of the ones that's been helping me out with healing process and everything. They're her and her husband, amazing people. I can never thank them enough. Um, I actually had a point earlier last week where I was able to cook dinner. Steven says hi, and Crystal Jackson says hi.
Hello.
But yeah, I made bourbon chicken, which I feel bad because Julia didn't get a lot. She got very little. Everybody else devoured it. There was no leftovers.
My boy, they all both.
Let's see, what else did I make? I made corn chowder, and her pickiest daughter, she went back for second.
Yep. I was like,
Well, Duke, I know the way you are, man, and you never have to apologize for the flare-ups because I know what you're dealing with. It's never an issue. I always got your back. You know that. All you guys, I got all my friends back. Anybody that's in my channel, I always got your back. But yeah, once I get better though, the music that you're hearing in the background, I'm gonna try doing it on live with an actual. I'm gonna either do it using I guess Fiverr, or my neighbor is gonna show me how to do the music myself on my computer, to where I can create the instrumentals and all that and do my own vocals across it all without having any AI whatsoever. So it'll be an actual album by me without the AI. I can't wait. And like I was telling some of these other guys in here, my niece was telling me I need to do the beatbox thing, because she says I showed her a video of an Asian beatboxer. She watched it. She's like, "You could do that." She goes, "You could do better than he does." I don't know about that, but it's worth a try. You know, I love music.
I heard you beatbox.
Huh?
Beatbox?
Oh, the sounds that I make. You heard me make sounds before, haven't you?
Well, the beatboxing.
The trumpet. I'm way out of practice because I haven't done a lot of the instruments and stuff like that, but eventually, yeah.
That's what I was so ready. Just keep practicing.
Yeah, I had to get back into practicing. Like my friend Duke on here. One night I had him on live, and I did Darth Vader. Luke, I am your father. And he goes, "Okay, you're my father. Where's my child support? Check is in the mail." Duke burst out laughing. But yeah, I got a lot of good friends on here. Duke's one of them. He's an awesome guy. I know Tommy said something about this. It cools it down in here, but I shut the door and turned it on and cranked it up. It don't get cool. It stays hot. Yeah. Well, I did spray some of my DEET on me and around the door frame. Figured that'll keep them out, and it has so far. So. But yeah, well, guys, eventually I'll be getting back more and more, a little bit here, a little bit there as time goes on. I'm gonna try to do the best I can, and I'm hoping to be able to get to everybody's channel, stop by and say hello as I can. And hopefully my next live I'll have some of this shag and stuff shaved off. It's just this section right here under my chin is actually numb. I could literally there's no feeling right here. Oh yeah, I feel that breeze now.
It feels,
Oh yeah.
you come in, close it, and close it.
Okay.
Yeah. All you gotta do is just remember to close it.
Yeah, that makes it a whole lot better. Man, that feels cool.
Yeah. Now, you don't have to put that on.
But yeah, I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm still alive. I thought Gator was going to join me, but I guess he's having internet issues and phone issues. So I guess he won't be joining in. Let's see. Oh, it's not. Now I'm having trouble with my other device. Yeah, I tried turning on the internet out here with the device, and it's just not connecting to this. Even restarting it didn't help it. I don't know what happened. Welcome in, everybody. Good. I'm glad to see everybody once again. I'm gonna try to get back into doing more regular lives if I can. I'm just dealing with some pain right now, but like I tell everybody, just got to keep positive, keep moving forward. And for those of you who just tuned in, as you can see, that black line right there across my throat is the scar from the surgery they did on my neck. I will let you know the ACDF, while I was in the hospital and they had me on the IV medications, it was fine. When I left, they gave me a little bit of, I guess it was Percocets. I'm not 100% sure what it was. Usually don't work, but it helped me get a couple hours a night's sleep. And I'm still having some issues with sleep, but I'm working on it. I just get sleep whenever I fall asleep. I sleep as long as I can. And like I said, I've got some wonderful people that are helping me through it all, and they're very, very supportive, very positive. So I'm kind of blessed in that aspect that I've got good people helping me through this all. Couldn't ask for a better life. They're like a second family. Much closer of a family and more loving of a family than my own blood. Put it that way. Yeah. And Julia, I'll tell you right now, that woman's a trooper. The stuff that she's done to help me out. Her husband, I had a point where I was having a hard time standing up. I'm still having a little bit of difficulty raising my arms above my shoulders. Her husband literally washed my hair for me because I couldn't reach my hair to wash my hair. And I couldn't thank him enough for that. I got amazing people in my life. I couldn't ask for better people. And like I said, they treat me better than my own family ever did. I've had more love from these guys. And they got amazing kids as well. 2 boys, 2 girls. They're all amazing, smart. A lot of you guys might remember that video I did with teaching the boy how to weld, Tommy. That kid right there is one of their children. And I tell you what, he's smart as a whip. He knows how to do a lot of different things. And he really pays attention when you're teaching him stuff. I mean, he's got the knowledge. He's got the ability to learn. And he's using it. He's going to be one of them ones, like, kind of like myself and other people that I know, where we don't have to hire out people to do the work for us because we already know how to do it. So we're saving thousands of dollars by doing our own jobs. We can do our own plumbing, our own electrical. We can do our own welding, our own woodwork. Yeah. And sneezes catch you. Oy. Sorry about that, guys. Just bear with me a little bit. Just gotta wait for that to ease on back. I will tell you this much: it's not like when you have some people talk about chest surgery, you put a pillow. When you're sneezing, there's nothing you can do when you have neck surgery to stop that pain from sneezing other than hold your head, hold your neck, and brace yourself for the impact. Because it literally pulls all the muscles in your neck. You probably don't even know you have that many muscles in your neck, but you'll feel them after the surgery is over with. Trust me on that. But I'm hoping that all my friends out there, everybody that's watching is doing well. I miss you guys. I miss being able to be here and help everybody out and talk to people. I'm hoping that my ordeal dealing with the surgery on the neck, I'm hoping that it gives people positive insight, seeing how I'm getting through it, and just know that you can do the same thing if you ever end up in the situation. You can make it through. It it hurts. It is painful, but it doesn't last forever. It eventually will go away. You just gotta keep pushing through. You know, keep yourself happy. Focus on the positive things. It's not gonna always be good, but as long as you're not focusing on all that bad stuff and focusing on the pain when it hits, you can push through. You can get through anything. You really can. And I don't know if I've told anybody this about Julia. She's actually gotten certified to become a life coach. She's in. She's going for a master's degree for life coaching. She's doing really well with that as well. And the secret to success: focus on the positive. And whenever you're talking about different things, like wording is very important because whatever comes out of your mouth, if you're focusing on stuff, I mean, you could say, oh, "I'm never gonna lose." Well, you're still saying that word "lose," failure. Those words are triggers. They bring that to you. Loss, failure, that'll all come to you if you keep using those words. Focus on succeeding. Focus on getting better. Having good stuff. Say, I will always win. Instead of saying, never gonna lose, say, I'm a winner, not a loser. Winner. Keep those positive words. Forget about the negative words. Because even if you say I'm never gonna lose, you're bringing that loss into your life by saying that word lose. It's like, and I've proven this to my massage therapy class teacher. She was always talking to me because I kept saying, oh, I'm never going to pass this test. I'm not going to pass the test. Every Friday, I pass the test. And she's like, you're always so negative. No, I'm using that word pass. I didn't say I'm going to fail. I said I'm never going to pass. The universe doesn't recognize the word never. It recognizes the word pass. That's what I'm saying. So if I'd have said I'm going to fail the test, then I guarantee I'd have failed. But by using that word pass instead of fail, I always pass. A lot of people don't catch that, and they use those negative words like lose, failure. You know, you gotta get your mindset out of that area, put it into passing, succeeding. Gaining. All that stuff makes the difference. I mean, there's no antagonist of pain other than, you either have pain or you don't have pain. So talking about pain, everybody deals with pain. Could be heartbreak, could be muscle aches, could be headaches. It's just you don't put your focus into it. If you talk about it once in a while, sometimes it helps to release it. But it is what it is. It's part of life that everybody has to deal with. Nothing's ever perfect. Nothing ever going to last the way you want it. These Hollywood movies, the happy endings. Not every ending is a happy ending, but it's what you do with that ending and how you proceed forward that makes the difference. And it's one of the reasons why I do what I do and show people. I don't hide anything. I have bad times. I mean, just the surgery alone, it wasn't a fun experience. It's a very painful experience, but as you guys can see, I'm not letting it keep me down. I'm pushing forward. I'm going through it all. I'm dealing with it the way I can deal with it. Everybody has different methods, different ways. Find out what works for you. Go that route. I'm not on pain medications. I'm not on any medications right now. They've prescribed me stuff that just doesn't work, makes me sick. Pain medications don't help. So I'm right now 100% all natural, and there's nothing in the world that I can take that's going to stop the pain from hurting. The Percocet help for a little bit, but that's 2 hours of sleep. It's not really worth taking the medication and putting my health in jeopardy taking the chemical. So I just, deal with it the way you can deal with it. And I'm still a better person. I'm still working on my health. If you're curious about something, research it. Look it up. I mean, I'm all the time sticking my nose on the computer doing some digging and research. If you have a goal or you want to know something about anything in particular, the internet's full of information. Don't just don't go with the first thing that you find. Do some digging, because a lot of times the first thing you find is something somebody put on there that's just fake. It's lies. It's not truth. You really don't want to go with something that's not going to help you. You want to go with something that will help. And I've seen it. Like biggest one that you'll see on there now is the free energy videos. People putting like a battery, they'll tape a piece of copper to the sides of the battery, and then they'll put it on this platform that makes it spin and lights up a light. There's a battery in another piece of a device that they have that's turning the motor that the battery is on. It's not free energy. There's too much of that stuff going on there that's just fake. It's like tying a generator to or a motor to an alternator to make electricity and feed it back in. There's a loss of heat. You're not going to get it, and it's eventually just going to fizzle itself out. It might run for about 20 minutes, but then it's going to slow down and stop. You got energy loss in there. There are buildings that use that kind of technology, but they still feed in electricity from outside source to keep it going and keep it at plateau, keep it from stopping. It does produce, but it doesn't produce enough. Probably not. I'm getting ready to stop here and shorten anyway. But anyways, I'm gonna have one more smoke. I wanted to make sure that everybody knew that I was still here, still staying positive and still focusing. And hopefully the healing process won't take the 18 months the surgeon said that it would take. And I'll get to be back as soon as I can. But if anybody's still here, anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to help answer them. If you're curious about the surgery, I have posts on my channel. It shows the x-ray of what they got in my neck. You'll see the 4 screws in the plate. But yeah, I'm probably gonna log off here shortly. I'm just finishing up my last smoke for the night. Then I'm gonna lay down and get some sleep and get my neck rested, because I tell you right now, I can feel it pulling in my shoulders. It literally feels like there's somebody stabbing a knife in the back of me. But eventually that'll stop and that'll fade. And again, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Crystal, thanks Duke, Steven. I can probably look through the list real quick here. Yeah, Robbie, thank you for stopping in. 5G Mafia, thank you for stopping by. And I guess, yeah, I think I got 1 or 2 of your emails, Duke. I know I got the one the number you sent to me, and I think that was the only one I got from you. Actually, the one with your phone number. But let me see if there's any more emails in there. If this device is gonna work here. Oh crap. Let's see here. Double check real quick before you go. Yeah, it's just spinning right now. Yeah, the last one I got from you, Duke, was the phone number to let me know you had a different phone number. $12.80. Double check, make sure. Why did it go back to that one? There we go. Hang on a second, I'm double checking real quick. I just gotta wait for this to go through. It's for some reason half my apps are not running right on this stupid phone. But yeah, it's the one that I texted you on the other day. Yeah, it's just spinning. I'll double check and see here. Let's see. Instagram, Adobe, happy and okay. Instagram, happy and okay. The last email I got from you was where the hell did it go now? I know it's in here. I just saw it before I clicked over. Let me see if it went to. Nope, it's not in my spam folder. Yeah, the 1280 is the last one. Yeah, I got it. Ends in 1280. And I got your new channel too. The email from the new channel. I got that one as well. I got your new number, dude. I sent you a text message on it already. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you're still with us, bud. Remember, man, if you ever need anybody to talk to, you know you always got me. I don't care if you think it sounds foolish or you just need a shoulder to lean on. I always got your back, bro. Yep. Yeah, I popped in there. You had the one bus video on it. Or are you talking about the new 421? Alright, I'll have to pull that one up after I get back in the house. But I want to make sure I thanked everybody and let everybody know what's going on. All right, bro. Yep, I'll definitely pull it up when I get in there. I'd try to pull it up now on my other device, but I don't think it's gonna go. Let me try to see. Maybe it will. All right, bud. Take care, man. Let's see. Yep. I'm subscribed now, Duke. All right, guys. I thank you all for stopping in. I appreciate everybody's support that's been helping me out. All the prayers and all the positive vibes coming my way. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And just remember, if I can deal with this without any kind of medication, you can make it through anything as well. Have a great night, everybody. Peace out. Stay safe, stay positive, and stay focused. Remember, good things come to everybody. You just got to be focused and stay positive to get them. Bye now.